Welcome back, my dear students. In the class before the break, we solved third main. Let us move on to the fourth main. We completed the very MCQ, we completed the VSA, we completed the essay. Right? Let us move on to the last two parts, essay type and long answer. Or even it is also essay you can consider carrying the 2 marks. That is 3 marks. Both the 2 marks and 3 marks we will call them as essay only. The problem reads like this. Question number 11. Find the coordinates of the point. Find the coordinates. Find the coordinates of the point. Coordinates of the point. Find the coordinates of the point which divides the line segment. It is based on section formula, you must have understood. Which divides the line segment. Note down the question. Line segment. Which divides the line segment. Joining the points. Joining the points. Joining the points. Minus 5, 5, minus 5, 5, and 7, 5, and 7, 5. Internally in the ratio. Internally in the ratio. Internally in the ratio. Internally in the ratio. 3:1. There is a R part of it, we'll solve it later. First of all, we will finish this, then we will take the R part. You will have either you have to answer this or another part of it, we will solve it later. First of all, we will finish it. This is a problem. If you read it, you will understand that it is a problem on your application ability of the section formula. Let me consider A as minus 5, 5 point and B is 7, 5. And you have to find out the coordinates of the section point P which divides in the ratio 3:1. You can observe that here x1 is minus 5, y1 is 5 and x2 is 7 and y2 is 5. And here you have m is 3, n is 1. There is a simple trick to apply the section formula. You can cross like this. The formula tells you that you remember m x2. M is here, x2 is here. M x2. You have to multiply. M x2 plus n x1. Here you will have x1. Multiply this n with the x1 and m with the x2. Divided by m plus n. We will write the x coordinate of it. The formula is that, let me write the formula, m x2 plus n x1 upon m plus n, comma, y coordinate you know, m y2 plus n y1 upon m plus n. Okay. Now go on substituting. This particular technique will help you. You just multiply, even you can by good practice you can write it. 3 sevens are, that is m x2, multiply 3 into 7, 3 into 7. Plus n x1, n is 1 into minus 5 divided by m plus n will be 3 plus 1. Here you have m y2, m is 3, y2 is 5. Just take m y2, y coordinate, here is y2. n y1 plus n y1 is 1 into 5. Carefully observe, don't do mistakes in the exam. Definitely you can score good number of marks here. Just application of the section formula. M plus n is 3 plus 1. Just if you simplify and write, your job is over. Very easy. But the calculations you must be very, very careful. Coordinates of P is equal to, what is 3 sevens are? 21 minus, plus into minus is, be careful, minus 5 upon m plus n. Don't repeat the mistake you did in the last test. 5 3s are 15 plus 5 1s is 5 upon 4. Okay. 21 minus 5. 21 minus 5, subtract 5. What do you get? Is it 16? Yes, 16 upon 4. 15 plus 5 is 20 upon 4. 4 ones are, 4 fours are, 4 ones are, 4 fives are. This was the problem appeared in model paper. Same question I have taken for you. This is 4. This is very easy question. Application of the section formula you learned, and an option will be given to it. Generally, you will be given with either you can answer this, or another question was appeared in that paper, or I will solve that also. You see how you can solve this or. For the 11th problem, there is a choice. Either you can solve this or you can solve this or. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining minus 2 minus 3 and 5 6 is divided by x-axis. One of the standard question appears every now and then in the exam. Is divided by x-axis, or even you may be asked with the y-axis. Okay, fine, no problem. Is divided by x-axis. This is one of the important question. Many students find it difficult. It can be easily solved. Just learn to draw the diagram. Diagram is that here x-axis. X-axis means we will take the Cartesian coordinate system. This is Cartesian coordinate system. X dash, y dash. Here, find the ratio in which the line segment joining. Generally, minus 2, minus 3 comes here. Roughly, we can take minus 2, minus 3, minus 2, minus 3. Roughly, I will mark it here. And you have 5, 6 in the first quadrant, because both the negative signs are there. Therefore, you can take this A as minus 2, minus 3 in the third quadrant. And this B is a 5, 6. Let me take it in the first quadrant because both of them are positive. If I join it, both x and y axis will cut it. But what you are asked to find out? You are asked to find out the ratio in which x axis cuts. Okay. You know that on the x axis, the point P, its coordinates would be, you know that on the x axis, y coordinate is 0. Let me take x coordinate as h and y coordinate is 0. H 0. Let us assume that 0. Let this particular x-axis divide it in the ratio. Let us assume that it is in the r:1. This is better if you take it as ratio is r:1. Now we can say that PH0 be the point where on x-axis where line cuts the x-axis. Okay. Now you can apply once again the section formula for internal division. You try to recall section formula. This one is x1, this one is y1, this one is x2, this one is y2. Ratio is r:1. You can consider this one as m and this one as n. And once again use the formula mx2 plus nx1, mx2 plus nx1 by using crossing methods. You can write using section formula. We'll directly apply this term. Already you are perfect with it. PH0 is equal to, you can take mx2. What is m here? M is r, x2 is 5. R into 5 becomes what? 5r mx2 plus nx1 plus nx1. What is n here? 1. What is x1 point is? X1 point is minus 2 divided by m plus n is r plus 1. No problem, very easy. Then you can take y coordinates. my2 is a 6r plus ny1 n y1 is plus, n is 1, y1 is minus 3 divided by m plus n is r plus 1. Look at here. Any ordered pair will be equal if their corresponding elements are equal. Now, in this case, h we don't know. But y coordinate of this particular point is definite. Therefore, by equating the second part of it, by equating the second element of the ordered pair, by equating, you can solve for r. By equating the second element, y coordinate, second element. What is the second element on the LHS? When the two ordered pairs are equal, then their corresponding elements will be equal. This is a definite value. Let me take 0 here. What do you get here? 6r plus into minus becomes minus 3 divided by r plus 1. Our aim is to get the ratio. Take r plus 1 to the left. 0 into r plus 1 becomes what? 0. 6r minus 3. Now you take minus 3 to the left. What do you get? 3 is equal to what? 6r. Take 6 also to the left, you get 3 by 6 is equal to r. Ratio is ready. 3 ones are, 3 twos are. That is r is equal to, ratio is 1 is to 2 internally. Means x-axis divides the line joining the point minus 2, minus 3 and 5, 6 internally in the ratio what? 1 is to 2. If you mention this much, you will get the full marks. That is the 11th problem. Either the previous one using section formula, here little bit application to find out how the x-axis. Even you may be asked how the y-axis cuts. In that case, you take 0 y point. Here you are taking h0. You can take 0 k point. With this, we will move on to the last part of the question paper. That is fifth part. Last question of this model paper, right? And have pen and paper, practice it. Later I will give you more papers for practice. First paper I will solve, next paper you start practicing. Like this, if you solve some 3-4 papers of this type, you will be definitely perfect in this. Solve. One question carrying 4 marks. I have taken a question for 4 marks on AP. Last problem, that is 13th one. Find 3 numbers in AP. Find 3 numbers in AP. In AP. Whose sum is 36 and product is 1620. Product is 1620. One of the type of the standard type of the problems that appear in the exam I have selected in this model paper. Let us solve it quickly. Look at here. Whenever 3 numbers are given in AP, sum and product are given, you remember in your mind, you have to use a special type of assuming the terms in AP. How? See, when 3 numbers in AP are given, you must take A minus D, comma, A plus D. The purpose is, if you add them, D cancels, there are 2 unknowns in it, only one unknown you are left with, so that you can solve for it. B, 3 numbers in AP. This is first and very important step. Many students take it as A plus D, A plus 2D. Don't do. Whenever you are asked to find out 3 numbers in AP, assume like this only. A minus D, A plus D. What you are given with the sum is given as 36. Let us take the sum on one side. What is sum here? A minus D plus A plus D is equal to 36. Look at here. D minus D plus D cancel. Therefore, you have taken like this. A plus A becomes what? A plus A becomes 3A. Out of 2 unknowns, 1 unknown you got now very easily. Take 3 to the right, what do you get? 3A is equal to 36 upon 3. You cancel 3 ones are, 3 twos are. Yes, A came out 12. If you get D, job is over. How do you get D? To get D, another information is given. Product is 1620. Product is 1620. Product is 1620. What is the product? That is A minus D into A plus D is equal to 1620. Now you know the value of a, substitute here. What you get? 12 minus d, right? You have 12, then 12 plus d is equal to 1620. Always we must have concentration there. Observe. While writing this step, you must plan for the next step. That should be the plan of action. See, 12 is here. This 12, there is a multiplication. This 12 will take it to the right hand side. One job. Another job is, you can observe that it is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. Which formula you are using? A minus b into a plus b becomes a square minus b square. So I will use here 12 square minus d square. One job. We'll take this 12 to the right hand side. Into becomes multiplication becomes what? Division. 1620 upon 12. You can write 12 square as 144 minus d square. We are going to get a d now. Yes sir. 12 ones are 12. You are left with 42. 12 threes are 12 ones are 12. 16 minus 12 is 42. 12 threes are 36. 36. You have got 42. 42 minus 36 is 6. It becomes 60. 12 5s are 30. Yes, you got now. This is equal to 135. Take 135 to the left. You get 144 minus 135 is equal to d square. What is 144 minus 135? 144 minus 135 plus 5. 135 plus 5. You can write it as like this. 144 minus 140 you take. Then add it. You will get what do you get? 9. Right? 144 minus 140 you take. What happens? You get 4. Add 5 to it. You get 9 is equal to d square. Then what is d is equal to plus or minus root 9. What do you get here? Plus or minus 3. D may be positive or d may be negative. Therefore, if I take a d is equal to plus 3, what are the three numbers in AP? A minus d. A minus d, what is A? 12 minus 3 becomes what? 12 minus 3. 12 plus 3. What do you get? 9, 12, 15. If you take a d is equal to minus 3, it will be reversed. What do you get? 12 minus of minus 3 is 15. 12 will be 12. Then you get what? 12 minus 3 is a 9. Either the three numbers will be 9, 12, 15. Both of them are same. 15 to 12, 9. That is the solution. Yes, my dear students. You must have noted. Observe that you can comfortably solve the paper. Don't have any fear. Go to the examination hall. Be ready with a paper. Right? Shortly, I will come with another paper on this chapter. So you can practice it. I will put it in the group first. Then you practice it. Then you can correct your mistakes after when I discuss the paper. Okay? All the best, my dear students. Do well, eat well, study properly, have confidence in you. Right? Go to the examination hall with a calm and quiet mind. Right? I will come soon. And once again, I will discuss another paper on AP and quadrant geometry. Bye bye. See you in the next class.